afternoon, everybody. Yes, okay, thank you. My name is Nithya Raman. I'm the council member for the 4th district, which you're in right now. It's the best district. Sorry, Bob. The district goes all the way from northern Silver Lake to here in Reseda. And I'm just so delighted to join you today to honor the incomparable MTO Shahmaghsoudi School of Islamic Sufism. As many of you know, my council district was redistricted. I didn't originally represent this area, but it was redistricted into one of the wonkiest shapes imaginable. And in return for losing some of the neighborhoods that I had grown to love, I got MTO, and I was so grateful for it. I can never say enough good things about MTO and the community that they have fostered here. So, you know, I'm not a religious person. I was raised Hindu, but I'm not a deeply religious person myself. And to me, one of the reasons why is because, you know, I was a community organizer. I started a nonprofit in my neighborhood. I was all about engaging with my community. And to me, the religion that some of the people I knew best, what they were practicing felt very internal. It felt about yourself and your relationship to God. Here at MTO, they have turned that relationship outwards to the community. This is a practice that focuses on giving to others. And this community is a true gem that uplifts not just this neighborhood, but every part of Los Angeles. On a very regular basis, MTO staff and volunteers organize countless events, everything from picking up trash on these streets to providing resources for our first responders, for people experiencing homelessness, for low-income seniors, for families, and for youth. MTO has to date donated and distributed well over 100,000 pounds of food items, including, I was very blessed to be a part of this, a Thanksgiving turkey giveaway, where the delight on the faces of family members who received those turkeys was so palpable. They've given away care packages, PPE during the pandemic, famously hundreds and thousands of hygiene kits. In fact, they are the city's official partner for making Inside Safe kits, and they've also partnered with new and smaller nonprofits, including She Is Hope, whose founder is right here, that provides single mothers in need of support, assistance, and community love. As they do so much for all of us, MTO does so much for Los Angeles. And so it was my pleasure, and it was my colleague, Bob Blumenfield's pleasure, to introduce a motion in council to officially rename this area MTO Shahmaghsoudi Square. And I want to just lift up this community. I also want to thank Ryan Ahari, who's on my team, who first started this process. There he is, he's waving over there. And to Ricky from my team, who also pushed this forward, because it was their attention to who was really giving back in the community that helped bring me so close to MTO and to every single one of you who are here. So congratulations, MTO. I'm so proud to have you in our community and elated that now every single person who is driving, walking, or scooting by knows exactly what makes this community so special. Before we unveil our little mini sign over here, I want to invite some colleagues from the city who are equally delighted to be here and to share their love for MTO with all of you. I want to invite my colleague, Councilmember Bob Blumenfield.
Hello. All right, Councilwoman Raman, thank you for that introduction, but more importantly, thank you so much for partnering on so many different things. Ever since she was elected, we have worked together really well on all sorts of things. And when redistricting happened and the line was moved just a couple of blocks, I mean, literally you could see the 3rd district from here, but the line, unfortunately for me, for MTO, moved over a little bit. It didn't matter because we work so well together and we were able to continue to work together on behalf of MTO and all the amazing work that you do. I look around, I see so many friendly faces, folks that I've known over the years, and I've been here many times into the beautiful sanctuary and on these really, I want to say hallowed grounds, because it really is beautiful here, the garden and everything else, but it is a sanctuary of in so many ways. And I've seen the work that you all have done, the volunteer work, making, when COVID hit, we had to look around for partners, but we didn't have to look very far because MTO stood up. MTO stood up and created care packages and said, we're going to make sure that we look after the entire community. And I remember you came to me and said, well, give me some names of some of the good nonprofits that are in the nearby area. And every single group that I mentioned that you guys stepped up and said, okay, we're going to partner with them. We're going to figure out how to make it work, whether with CDI or Boys and Girls Club or any of the different groups. MTO has said, really, yes, and yes, we want to help here, and how else can we help? So, one of our jobs as council people is we want to just lean in. When folks want to help the community, we want to help them do that, because that's what it's all about. It's about helping people. So, as Councilwoman Raman mentioned, we've got a lot of wind here. We were going to try to unveil the sign, but the wind may have already done it for us, and people will drive by and know once that sign is unveiled. But hold on tight. This can be a sail or a parachute or whatever it is. So I better stop talking so we can get the next people up before you guys blow away. But thank you guys so much for being here. It is so great to partner with all of you, and I'm really excited about the unveiling.
Okay, next I would like to, first, before we move on to our next speaker, I wanted to just recognize our LAPD leadership. We have Slo Bocanegra, who's here, Slo Fuentes, and other representatives here who are here from the LAPD, and I know they partner very closely with MTO to keep this community safe, so let's give them a huge round of applause. And now I'd like to welcome up Deputy Mayor Jared Rivera, who is here on behalf of the mayor's office. And I'm hoping he can share in his speech a commitment from Mayor Bass to coming out to visit us here at MTO very soon, right? Yes.
Thank you, Councilmember. It's great to be here again. I look forward to this. It was beautiful being here last year. Sometimes you have a community, a beautiful community with a beautiful spirit that matches the beautiful settings like this and just really turns this place into something really special. When I think all of us, if you're not here regularly, when you come in, you can just feel the spirit and the commitment to community that exists here. So it's always an honor to be here. I also want to thank the MTO community for all of the work that has been described to reach out to Angelenos all across the city. We see those bags that are over there that are going to go directly to folks who are coming just off of the streets in the Inside Safe program. And from the mayor's office to our council partners to the entire city family, we are all working to challenge this inhumane situation that we have of people who are languishing on the streets. That is the #1 priority for Mayor Bass. And I've seen a number of communities. It's been beautiful to see across the city people put things like that together, these care packages. But I have to say that the intentionality that the MTO community puts in those, you can see it. There are shoes that are in there. There were blankets last year. I mean, it really goes above and beyond. And I just always think about what it means for somebody who's coming off of the streets to get that care package and just feel the love from this community. So it's wonderful to be here. Challenge accepted. We will get the mayor out here. I'll be talking to her tomorrow about this. But again, thank you so much for all that you do.
So now I'd like to invite up a member of the MTO community who is also a neighborhood leader himself in his neighborhood. So he's been a partner to the city both through here and right in his own neighborhood for a very long time. Payam.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you all for being here today to share in this joyous and historic occasion of naming this corner MTO Shahmaghsoudi Square. But it's not just a new name for this corner, but what we do is we honor and celebrate a legacy, a vision, and a profound connection that MTO Shahmaghsoudi has nurtured within the heart of Los Angeles. On behalf of MTO, I would love to express our heartfelt gratitude to our dear friends and community leaders, Councilmember Nithya, Raman, for everything. Councilmember Bob Blumenfield, Deputy Mayor Jared Rivera. Honestly, a special thanks to Councilmember Raman for her leadership and dedication, her team, and championing this MTO Square dedication. So our school dates back 1,400 years, and it's this connection that we all have within our hearts that connects us to the divine and to peace and to hope. And everything that we do, we want to be a representation of that teaching. And so with this, the Professor Sadek Ango, the 41st teacher of the school, he had expanded Sufism to the Western world. And now we're proud to say that we have centers in over 50 countries and over 20 in the US alone. So it's a really historic time, especially with this naming of the square. So all of this is a symbol. It is a symbol that will continue to touch our hearts and to guide us, to remind us of the importance of faith, the power of service, and the beauty of coming together in love and in understanding. Thank you for all your kindness and support, and thank you to the great city of Los Angeles.
Now I'd like to invite up all of the selected community members from MTO to do the unveiling. And hopefully we won't blow away here. Okay, come. Everyone, yeah. Okay, and so we're gonna get a countdown from 5, okay? I want everyone to count with me. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yes, and the signs have been unveiled outside, and you can actually see the signs right here. So if you look outside, they're already unveiled. 3 signs around this block. And Deputy Mayor Rivera also has a resolution from the mayor herself to present to our MTO leadership today.
Yes. Okay, so we have 16-member choir.
Oh.
They're coming out. They're going to receive.
Oh, okay.
There they come right there. Are you?
Wonderful. Welcome. Yeah. Hi, nice to see you again. Okay.
So, on behalf of Mayor Bass and the City of Los Angeles, we want to mark this incredible dedication of the square here. So congratulations. This is an incredible day for Los Angeles. There you go.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, consumer members and deputy mayors, for such an amazing honor, and we are all so grateful for such a support and recognition. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Want to take a picture with everybody?
Yes, thank you all so much, and we will now continue with the rest of the program, but I just wanted to close by saying, you know, when Jared, Deputy Mayor Rivera, was talking about the bags, the care kits, and the love that goes into each of them, if you look at what is inside and if you look at the person who's receiving it, the love that's placed in them, along with the incredible quantity of high-quality items that are placed in them, is palpable. And so now these signs will let this entire neighborhood know that love radiates out from this community. Thank you.